Abbie Chatfield and Bachelorette star Konrad Bien Stephens are going full steam ahead in their romance. Speaking to the Daily Telegraph's Confidential on Sunday, Abbie, 26, revealed she already envisions marriage in their future and is meeting the 31-year-old's parents in Melbourne this coming week. Asked by the publication whether marriage is on the cards, Abbie responded, "I think so, I hope so." The podcast host, who said she's dated a lot over the past 2 years, went on to say that she's never had anything like this before. Abbie is heading to Melbourne this week to meet the Carpenter's family, and described their whirlwind romance as having gone from 0 to 100. Last week, Abbie issued a lengthy apology after she was criticized by Brooke Blurton for announcing their relationship the night before the Bachelorette finale. In a lengthy Instagram post on Thursday, Abbie explained her decision to go public with Konrad, claiming she believed she had Brooke's blessing. This is to address the post made by Brooke. A month ago, a video of Konrad and I kissing was secretly captured by a patron and made public, she began. Following this, Brooke and I had a conversation in which I apologized and expressed regret multiple times for our public affection, as this was prior to Konrad's exit from the show. Konrad had a similar conversation with Brooke. We met as a result of him coming along to a catch-up with a mutual friend. The public setting was an accident. We absolutely should have waited to be in private, as we are public figures and these are things we need to consider, but we didn't. We also didn't consider the possible ramifications of our actions. Immediately following this, we intentionally kept things quiet, and did not leave the house together in an effort to not be photographed out of respect for the show and to minimize press surrounding the spoiler of Konrad's exit. Abbie later shared a series of photos of herself and Konrad on Instagram the day before the Bachelorette finale, confirming their relationship. But she insisted it was not with malice, and fan favorite Konrad had already been eliminated from the show when she made the announcement. The morning of, I mistook a message from Brooke expressing her happiness for and approval of our relationship as a green light to upload a post. Following the post, Konrad received an equally supportive message. She continued, "I see with hindsight that this assumption was naive. I now understand the timing of publicly sharing our relationship should have been more considered, and that is my fault. I acknowledge that impact outweighs intent." Referencing Brooke's comment about another white woman displaying what white privilege looks like, Abbie admitted she didn't take into account the inherent privilege that I hold as a white woman. My actions had the potential to undermine the importance that this pivotal season of The Bachelorette holds to the First Nations and LGBTQIA+ communities, she added. This is an extremely important conversation to be having. In future, this will be at the forefront of my mind, and I will continue to listen to and amplify minority communities, and endeavor to learn. She simply finished the post, "I'm sorry." Daily Mail Australia reached out to Brooke for additional comment at the time. In a post on Instagram stories on Thursday, Brooke, 26, announced she was going to go offline this week. "I hate to bring it up, but personally and mentally I've been disrupted by all the crap that came with finale week," she continued. Without naming names, Brooke spoke about a close friend who had pulled the focus from the Bachelorette finale with her actions. "I'm not a hostile person and literally do not have any hate in my heart. I put my heart and soul into the show, and it meant a lot for me to open myself up so vulnerably like that," she wrote. Not only that, but for what it meant for the LGBTQIA+ and First Nations community to have that display of representation. Which moves on to my new point. The hardest point. For that to be tainted once again by one. To what I thought was a close friend. To another white woman displaying what white privilege looks like. 3. A very clear display of narcissism. Brooke said the person's behavior hurts me and literally pains me. I've reached out to this person to resolve this conflict, which in fact, classic naive me, adult me, went to this person to communicate openly about the layers of complexity that this person's actions show and take away from not only me but what it meant for a queer woman of color, she added. She finished, "You guys asked for my comment. There it is. Now go give them more airtime," in which is what this is exactly about. Konrad formed a strong connection with Brooke, the franchise's first Indigenous and bisexual lead, on The Bachelorette, but was eliminated after home visits. Daily Mail Australia published a video of the new couple kissing at a bar in Byron Bay on November 5, before Konrad's exit from the show aired. The footage not only outed them as a couple, but served as a major Bachelorette spoiler by confirming Konrad didn't win Brooke's heart. Abbie, who previously vowed to never speak publicly about her dating life, went Instagram official with Konrad on November 24, the day before Brooke's finale. To make things even more awkward, she appeared in the last episode of The Bachelorette, which was filmed months ago, as one of Brooke's best friends.